boys and gals, it is Sneaks, and welcome back to my channel. Yes, girl, new week, new video, you know the drill. And you're probably thinking to yourself, Neeks, why are you basically wearing no clothes? And the reason to that is, wait, let me check the time. Oh, girl, don't have an Apple Watch, poor me. But today is my birthday, and I'm V excited. I am turning 22. I wish I had some freaking confetti or some balloons to be throwing right now. I feel like I should have been more festive, like, oh wait. Girl, now that we got that out of our system, because you know what? I needed it. We're gonna move along to this week's video. I feel like everyone's 21st is like just crazy throughout the whole year. So many highs, so many lows. But this year in particular, it was a little bit different for me. I don't know if you guys knew this, but I have been working since I was the age of 15. Yes, girl. With the work permit, I was over there at the local Subway, slinging them sandwiches. But for real, I literally have been working ever since. Like, non-stop, making my coins, paying my rents, paying my bills, doing it. So when I turned 21, I made like a little vow to myself. I was like, girl, you need to take a break. You are too young to be working too hard and not to be enjoying life. So you know what I did? Bitch, I saved up my coins and I was like, girl, you have all these things you want to be doing. You have all this world to go see. You better go out and venture off. So that's exactly what I did. I took about 6 to 8 months off from my job and I hit the ground running. So I was literally thinking to myself, because my birthday is literally today, I was like, girl, you did so much. I feel like you need to make a list, compile it, see what you accomplished, see what you want to accomplish. I was like, oh, girl, that's a perfect video idea. I'm gonna be doing this week my 21 things I did when I turned 21, because whew, girl, it was a lot. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I'm doing videos weekly, girl. I am getting into my gig. You should join me. But without further ado, let's dive right in. I started my YouTube channel again when I turned 21. Like, I have had the longest love-hate relationship with YouTube. If you guys knew me from my OG days, I was making videos like all the way back in high school, making music videos, just being crazy. And I was like, I was so carefree back then. And as I started to grow older, I was just getting so in my head. Like, I literally was like,
I don't know if I should make a video, I don't know if anyone will care, I don't know if this is a good topic, I don't know if these people will watch it, I don't know if I want to get haters, all this stuff.
And I was like, girl, do your life. You love making videos, you love entertaining, like, what's the tea? Like, what's your issue? So this past year, I definitely was like, girl, you better get it together. And I've been doing the damn thing. I've been trying to make videos weekly now. I'm really just getting into the swing of things, and I don't know, I'm freaking loving life. I'm loving it. So if you guys are new to my channel, welcome. I'm Neeks, and girl, sit back, relax, enjoy. It's gonna be a good, bumpy ride at times, but we're gonna get through it together because, girl, we stunned. I got to cover the season 8 premiere of RuPaul's Drag Race here in Chicago, and girl, it was crazy. I am literally so blessed when I get to do opportunities like this, and literally it was a freaking whirlwind. I got to meet all the queens, go on the red carpet, take pics, take videos. If you guys haven't seen my little live performance mashup I did with all the queens, click over here somewhere on my screen. Who knows where it'll be, but it'll take you there. It was so much fun. But that is literally an experience I will never forget, and anytime I get to do any special events with RuPaul's Drag Race and any type of premiere parties, I just get super excited. It's just a fun time. I'm a huge fan of the show, so when I get invited to go and, you know, cover it, oh, it's a party. I went surfing. Yeah, little old me. I didn't have all this mug on, but I had been wanting to go surfing literally since I was a little girl. But I will say that I was the first one out of my group to get up and ride the wave, and huh, that's all I gotta say about that. Ride the wave. What song is that? I lived in New York for the whole summer. Yeah, girl, I was living up in the Bronx. Yeah, Bronx fish. Living my fantasy, staying with my two closest gals. I literally spent all of the time traveling, going to different boroughs, going to Staten Island. I was like trying to do it all because I was like, girl, who knows when I'll be here next, especially for that long? So I lived it up. The parties were sickening, amazing. The queens were talented. Just everything. Literally, New York City keeps you up, keeps you bumping, keeps you grinding. I bleached my brows. Yeah, girl, you heard it here first. I'm gonna repeat myself. I bleached my brows. Yeah, I bleached them, and literally I had so much fun playing with all the different colors in the rainbow I could do. I loved my teal brows, I loved my purple brows. Like, It was a good ass time, and it was so much fun like painting it on every day. But I will say that it was just like funny, strange encounter every time I would go out when they weren't filled in, which would be like anytime I like wasn't going out. The stares that I would get, the questions I was asked, yeah, I got it all. And all I have to say is, bitch, I loved it. They're not bleached anymore, I just dyed them back. But it's literally just like a little thing that you can do to switch up your look. If you're doing drag, if you're doing makeup, and you want to just switch your life up, girl. Life is short, you gotta do everything. Who knows? Maybe one day I'll go back. Who knows? Never say never, as Justin Bieber says. I started working alongside Gia Gunn this year, and it has literally been amazing working with her. I've actually been doing a lot of videos on her channel, like helping her edit, film, and all that good stuff. I actually have gotten to travel with her and do different gigs, and it has just been like literally the biggest learning experience for me, and it has been amazing. And I love her so much. She is the funniest queen, the nicest queen, and she's literally grown so much from the show. Check her out if you haven't. Check her Instagram, check her Twitter. Her Snapchat is lit. If you have not checked that out, go do it. I actually went to 2 live tapings of some of my favorite shows, Wendy Williams as well as The Real. I got to go to Wendy when I was in New York, and it was literally everything I ever literally kind of dreamed of. She is so crazy, out the box, says whatever she feels. I'm obsessed with The Real. I've been watching their show since it started, when it was on their little trial run. I'm so sad that, you know, my girl Tamar is not there anymore, but I got to go and see all of my favorite girls live in action, and I actually went on the show when Remy Ma was the guest host, as well as Keisha Cole and French Montana, and they ended up actually performing their song, You. Well, it's Keisha Cole's song, but you know, Remy and French are featured. I went to Disneyland for the very first time. I know all y'all looking at me crazy, talking about, girl, what? Like, I went there 17 times. Okay, girl, good for you. It took me 21 years, but I finally got there, and who gon' clock me? Not you. Being there for the first time and being older, it kind of was also like a best of both worlds, because I got to like really experience it and be like, okay, girl, this fantasy is actually really lit. It is a memory I will never forget, and I got to go with my little sister, so it was a win-win. I got to spend a weekend working with Alyssa Edwards. Yeah, girl, I'm shook too. I've met her a couple times in passing through Gia and Laganja and just working alongside them. But when I was in New York, she actually hit me up and she was like, girl, I'm doing a gig at Senior Frogs in New York City, Times Square. She's like, you wanna come? Like, you can come kiki. I should have done like a story time video on this because it was literally crazy. Like, I literally had to go from Times Square with Alyssa to a freaking taxi to like a ferry to get to Fire Island to do her gigs for the weekend. So I literally was there all the weekend with literally like no clothes. I had to like buy freaking shorts on the island, and it was just so overpriced. But I was like, girl, you know what? I'm living it up. I'm living with Alyssa Edwards, and she is definitely one of my favorite queens, like literally ever, like top 5. And it was super cool and surreal to work with her. So the fact that I did it, whew, I'm so shook. I started going on dates a little bit. I'll say a little bit. But you know, after being single for like 5 ever, I was like, let me try Tinder. Let me go see what these girls are offering me. Let me go on some dates. Just see if I'm even connecting with some of these people. It was kind of bittersweet. I haven't really found anyone that I really connected with. I kind of made some good friends, and you know what? I've had some really bad dates, but you know what? That just comes with life. Going on a casual date here and there can't hurt. I mean, hey, free drinks. I hit 100,000 followers on my blog, Fuck Yeah Drag Race, and I'm still shooken, triggered, shaken. Everything, every word that you can feel, I was feeling it, and I'm kind of still feeling it. It was so surreal. I was literally refreshing my Tumblr page like every second. I was like, oh my god, almost there, almost there, almost there, almost there. And then when I hit it, it was just like, I just like fainted a little bit. I was like, girl, what? I never thought in like a trillion billion years that like my blog that I just created for fun, like literally I was just making that blog because I just wanted to produce content. There was really no one really making RuPaul's Drag Race edits and stuff like when I started. So I was like, might as well do it. I've gotten so many amazing opportunities, and it literally is all from you guys and people that are continuously checking the blog, checking my YouTube, like checking anything I do related to RuPaul's Drag Race and Fuck Yeah Drag Race. It's just crazy. But it's something I love doing, and I love producing content for you guys. So if you guys didn't know already, I run Fuck Yeah Drag Race. It's an amazing, sickening RuPaul's Drag Race fan blog. Check it out, fuckyeahdragrace.com. It's pretty lit over there. I fell in love with a dog. I never thought in a million years that I would say that, little old me. But a couple months back, my older brother and his newly fiance, yeah, I'm gonna speak that into existence, yeah, hurry that up if you're watching, but they actually got a French bulldog and they work all the damn time, morning, night, noon, whatever day it is, they're working. So they're like, Nix, you're not really working right now, like, do you mind watching our little French bulldog? And I was like, sure. And this little girl, Chica, stole my heart. Like, literally all she wanted to do is lay and cuddle with me and just like, oh, she is literally just the cutest little dog, and she's such a princess, and oh, my heart's melting. I went to Nashville for the very first time, and I never really kind of wanted to go. Like, I didn't really have like a yearning for it. It is lit over there, so much live music, so many freaking people walking the streets up in the plaid and the cowboy boots. Like, it just really wasn't my style of music, which obviously like is a huge part of like the atmosphere there. So I didn't really like it too much. I really liked like the place though. Like, it was scenically beautiful, and the food down there, huh. I shot a gun. Yeah. When I was in Nashville, I was like, girl, what do people do up in Nashville? Like, besides go to the bars and stuff, like, what else does it really have to offer? But I was like, let me embrace this culture. So all these girls over there with firearms. So I was like, let's go to a shooting range. I've never been. My mom has never, I don't think, gone. And my brother definitely has never gone. So I was like, let's hit it up. Let's have some fun. So we actually went to a shooting range, and it was weird. It was strange holding a gun for the first time. They're really heavy. I did not have good aim at all. Like, when we got our thing back, it was like, I got more into my mug this year. Yeah, girl, I dived into more of those makeup products, cosmetics, yeah, a girl's best friend. But for real, it has been such a learning experience for me. I am no MUA. My name is not Neeks MUA on YouTube, Twitter, or Instagram, so don't come for me. I have been really living for just like everything. I love contacts, I love eye makeup, I love a good mug, and I'm obsessed with lips. But you know what? It has been super fun and super cool to dive into more products and really beat this mug to capacity. Because girl, I'd be looking at some of these girls on Instagram, I'd be like, ugh, I had it, officially. I did a lot more freelance stuff this year, and it has been freaking amazing. I love working with other artists. I love being in front of the camera, but I also love being behind it. So kind of working with other people, having different visions, bringing them together. But like I said, everything is the learning process. So by doing these other freelance photo shoots, video shoots, whatever it is, I've gotten better at, you know, filming, editing, doing all that stuff. And it literally is my passion, something I am so interested in. I love doing it. I don't care how much money it is. I don't care how long it takes. I'm here to learn, and I'm here to work. So shout out to all the girls that I have worked with this year. It has been a blessing, and I love you guys so much. And I'm looking forward to all the new people I'm going to be working with. Like, life is all about networking, meeting new people, venturing off, doing things you're not used to. I saw Kehlani live, and I don't know about you guys, but I am such a Kehlani fan. Like, that tsunami wave is everything. Unfortunately, I did not get to see her when she toured You Should Be Here, but you know what? She actually did a club performance at one of my brother's clubs that he manages in Chicago, and I went front row, and I got my whole entire life. I mean, she only performed about 3 songs, but it was definitely super sickening. Dancing on fleek, hair on fleek, vocals on fleek, everything was on fleek. You know what? I love live music, and girl, I can put Kehlani on my list now, and I'm happy about that. I stopped overthinking things, which is a huge thing. I'm always so in my head, which could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing, you know, depending on how you look at it, depending on the situation. I was like, girl, you need to just live. Like, you need to live in the moment, stop worrying about all these things that, you know what, maybe aren't even happening. Like, you just think things into existence, and you make situations happen that aren't even happening. Oh, that's a lot, I'm rambling about it, but you know what, seeing where I was and seeing the things I used to be doing, and you know, just how like stuck I was, and seeing where I am now. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm slowly making my way there. And just knowing that life is a journey, life's a climb, as Miley Cyrus once said. But you know what, hey, that's all a girl can really do these days anyway, so lean with it, rock with it. I got to film the behind the scenes video for Stun with Alaska Thunderfuck featuring Gia Gunn. I have no words, girl. The video is coming soon. Peep Alaska's YouTube channel, peep Gia's YouTube channel. I'll definitely let you know on my social media when that comes out. Can't say too much about it yet because the video hasn't come out yet, but it was just so freaking amazing. So many sickening cameos, so make sure to peep the video when it comes out. a lot of your favorite queens may pop up, who knows? But like I said before, I had no idea when I first started the blog that I would eventually be working with some of these girls. So every time I get to do anything, I'm blessed. But this opportunity, doing the behind the scenes, was just like next level. Like I was like, girl. So make sure to just keep posted on all my social media because I definitely will be posting when it's coming. I spent more time with my family, which may sound corny to some people, but you know what? I moved out right after high school. I went straight to college, dormed downtown, then I got my own apartment, and girl, it has been crazy. And I'm in the middle of 5. Yeah, I'm right here in the middle. Hi, girls. But being the middle child is like a curse and a blessing because when I ended up moving out, like I had still 2 younger siblings that like weren't gonna be around me. Like I wasn't gonna see grow up, which is kind of hard for me. And just keeping it real, I will say that I definitely like lost track of that a little bit, but I quickly came to my senses, and this past year I definitely have been trying to spend every moment I can with them, like going back to my mom's house, seeing my little brother, seeing my little sister. Like it has just been crazy. But for real, you have to remember that family is most important because you never know how long you have with the ones that you love, and I definitely learned that this year the hard way. Which also brings me to the last thing on this list, and I gained an angel last year, and it was very hard for me. This was the first time that I've ever experienced death, like in my immediate family, and it was hard. She was the strongest woman I knew. She was the one that knew all the answers. Literally, like to this day, I have so many questions that I wish I could ask her, so many things I want to tell her. Like she was my biggest supporter. There's not a day that goes by where I don't think about her, have dreams about her, hear her voice. Like it is literally just the craziest thing experiencing death, and it has been just like the weirdest thing to put my mind around. But this past December, we actually celebrated the 1 year of her passing, and she was going to be turning 85, so we released 85 balloons into the air. I know that she was looking down, smiling, looking at all her kids and her grandkids and just everyone coming together and just really celebrating her life. And she may be physically gone, but she will never ever be forgotten. She will always be in my heart. She will always be on my mind. She will always be the topic of conversation when I'm with my family. Like she will always live on. I have so many pictures and videos that I will cherish for the rest of my life with her because I just look at them and I literally like see her and I hear her. Like it's really weird to talk about, but okay, I'm not going to talk about it anymore because it's really making me upset, and I don't want to put a damper on this video because it is about celebrating her life. She always lit up the room when she walked in, and she always made everyone laugh, and that is what everyone will remember because she was just a freaking crazy woman that literally just like infected everyone with love and gave so much of her love to everyone. Grams, I love you, and I know you're looking down and you're smiling, girl. You're probably drinking up there. You're probably drunk. Take a shot for me. It's my birthday. And on that note, that brings us to a close on the 21 things I did while I was 21. You see what I mean, kittens? A lot of different emotions, a lot of different feels, a lot of different locations. I tried to do the most this past year, and I think I did it. As Fergie says, life goes on with or without you. It's up to you what you want to do. So take that, let it sink in, and just live your life. And on that note, we are done with this week's video. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this roller coaster of emotions. I'm sorry it was a little damper towards the end, but hey, I'm human. Make sure to give this video a like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you guys stayed with me through this long video, I know it was a long one, leave some balloon emojis down below because that'll just make me happy. It's my birthday. You know what? That's it for this week's video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I loved reliving most of these memories. And until I see you next time, bye. Put your name, 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 put your name.